there, my name is Bradley, and I'm leaving to Nepal in a few days, going to be hiking the Annapurna circuit, and wanted to share with you what I'm bringing along that circuit. The hike is about 100 to 145 miles, depending on some alternate routes and how far you want to do it. It's a fairly tread path, from what I understand. You go from tea house to tea house. You can stay indoors, you can stay outdoors. But yeah, I think it's going to be a wonderful time, and it's in the Himalayas. So, but this gear list is for the Annapurna circuit and also international travel in general. This could be translated to a thru hike, maybe minus a few items. And yeah, just backpacking in general. I've backpacked over 6 years. Been living out of a backpack for over 6 years. So this is kind of the accumulation of all my experience with that. And I've been on both spectrums, extremely ultralight to not knowing a thing about weight and why carry, not everything. Why not carry everything? So heavyweight, lightweight, all that. And I think I've found kind of a middle path that I feel comfortable with. So let's just dive right in. So on my person, I'm going to be having a fanny pack. This is the Bumster from Gossamer Gear, and this is going to hold some cash, passport, headphones, and just cards in general, IDs. Really nice nylon fanny pack though. So yeah, Gossamer Gear is the Bumster, and it's got a pocket back here, kind of a hideaway pocket, and then a front pocket with some carabiner spots or some loops here that are useful. So yeah, that's going to be on my person. This is my backpack. This is a Hyperlight Wind Rider 4400. It's the biggest one to have. I don't think I'm going to need all the space, but I wanted to have it. It's so light for the extra space. I don't really care about a few extra ounces personally. I went down that rabbit hole, and it's just not a big deal. I'm strong enough to carry it. Okay, so in here, hacky sack. Bringing the hacky sack. I might even bring two of them. Sometimes they fail on me, and if I'm in a hacky sackless region, I want to be able to hack. This is just a great thing to have for anyone on the road. Keeps you limber, especially your legs, carrying the backpack a lot, and just helps get the blood flowing down there, especially when you have a hip strap on you a lot of the time. Sometimes the blood flow gets constricted down there, so this relieves that, keeps me limber, and it's just a lot of fun and just a great time to get to connect with people, especially strangers. Hacky sack. Okay, on the outside, we'll go from outside in. Skin brush. I like to use the skin brush because I don't always have a shower available, and gets the blood flow into my skin and gets my lymphatic system going. In the beginning, if you've never used a skin brush, it can be a little bit painful as you exfoliate, but it's I wouldn't say a must-have, but I really enjoy having these while I'm traveling. It's just natural 10 pico fibers, and yeah, and it's got the stick to reach those hard areas. So yeah, skin brush. Okay, hiking poles. These are the LT5s from Gossamer Gear, and they're carbon fiber with a corky grip. I'm uncertain if it's real cork or not, but it sure feels like real cork. And it's just a three-piece hiking pole. Real lightweight. I use it for my shelter as well to keep it erect. Hiking poles. Okay. Trowel. This is to dig pits for poop. Poop pit. Yeah. Sandals. Earth Runner sandals. These connect you to the earth. They've got copper plates right here that connect you, or connect me rather. And then the lacing is copper embedded as well. I love these things. These things are worn in and they're still rocking. I'm going to bring an extra set of laces, but yeah, I really like the Earth Runner sandals. Okay. Spoon. Just going to keep that connected to the outside. You never know when someone's going to offer you a meal. And it's just nice to have a spoon at the ready. Alright. That was the outside. Let's go inside. Okay. Orange sack. You never know when you're going to need an orange stuff sack. Safety orange. But better yet, what's in it is a meditation shawl. So this is a pashmina meditation shawl. This would definitely be considered a luxury item. I'm bringing it because I meditate a lot and it's just such an integral part of my experience. I can meditate without it, but I'm willing to carry the weight, and it can be used as a blanket if I want to. But yeah, I really enjoy having this around with me. My blankie. Okay. Alright, so this is the electronics, kind of the studio. I plan on documenting a lot of this because I'm going to Nepal for 2.5 months, but after that I'm going to Australia, and I think a lot of the documenting will really go into high gear at that point. So I've got some mounts here. This is like a backpack strap mount, so I can be filming while walking. I've got some audio equipment here, some lapel mics if I want to do any interviews or just have better audio quality, and just some more mounting equipment in here. Yeah, being able to, I'm using the tripod and the camera right now, so it's filming it, but it's a Osmo Pocket, and yeah, I put it on my wish list on my blog, and some family friends donated it. Thank you, Chris and Kayla. I appreciate y'all. Love you. So I'm also carrying a SD card holder, which will keep all of my memory cards safe and waterproof. SD card holder. Universal adapter. This was a dope Christmas gift. Eagle Creek is the brand if you're doing any international travel. I'm sure there's a bunch of brands that make these, but this one is particularly nice. It's just got a bunch of slots here that you can push forward for the proper male combination in the plug, and it's got 2 USBs here, which is key, especially in these days. So yeah, universal adapter, clutch. Brick, charge brick. This is Anchor. Yeah, I think it's 20,000+ mega amps. I'm unsure of the measurement they use, but it's 24,000. Should afford me quite a bit of battery life on the trail, because I do plan on being out there for extended periods without electricity. So this will be useful when I want to continue documenting. Some cordage, and yeah, that's the electronic scheme for the most part. Ooh, bathroom. Okay, bathroom. I'm gonna go over this real quick. This is just a Cuban fiber ditty bag from Gossamer Gear, and pretty much waterproof. Floss, getting the gums, you know. Toothpaste. Toothbrush. Toothpick. Eye cup. Okay, this is an eye cup. You might have never seen an eye cup, but this is a really cool tool if you have sore eyes or something. Sometimes I do get some eye difficulties. I've had a friend cure his gingivitis or conjunctivitis with this. But yeah, you just fill it with some sort of liquid, usually just something distilled, and you could just go right there and just blink and wash it out. It's a great tool, lightweight. Essential oil, juniper berry. This is really just if I really stink and just want to put a few drops of this on. It's really for other people, not me. Q-tips, nail clippers, tweezers in this convenient little carrying case that I found, some cotton pads, and some hair ties, because my hair will be long enough. Soon, it will be long enough. That was the bathroom. Oh, cool. This is my shelter. Gossamer Gear's the one shelter. I love this thing. I've never even slept in it yet, but I've set it up a few times, and it's just awesome. I'm looking forward to taking it out with me and just making it more of my home. I wrote a bunch of things on it. You can check my Instagram out. I wrote a bunch of words of encouragement that people gave me on the front vestibule wall. So I'm really excited about seeing this in action, and so many people are going to be with me on this journey indirectly. So that's my shelter. What else we got here? Thermarest Neotherm X Air Max, something like that. It's kind of the top dog Thermarest mattress. I sleep pretty cold. I'm thin and don't have a lot of body fat, so this keeps me warm, and that's important to me. I've been cold many a nights. I even built fires and buried the fires and slept over them to stay warm. So yeah, I'm gonna try this out. I have to blow it up, or at least blow it up with a trash bag. So we'll see if that's something I want to do every night, or if I'm gonna go with something more self-inflating at some point and just donate this to someone. So we'll see. All right, moving on. Pod 1. This is a Hyperlight pod. It fits my backpack perfectly, so it's a great way to keep things organized. When you're living out of a backpack, organization is essential, because it just takes a lot of time to find things if you're not well organized. And wasting time finding things is time that you could be doing something more fun, more productive. So yeah, wasting time finding things. This is just a stuff sack holding a bunch of other stuff sacks. I'm bringing a few extra lightweight stuff sacks, a ditty bag. It's kind of a storage stuff sack. This is a day pack, the Rick Sack 17 from Gossamer Gear. Again, Gossamer Gear just makes solid stuff. Really well constructed, good stitching, quality materials. So I'll be bringing this along for when I don't want to bring my backpack along. I have a base camp of some sort. This is an odor-proof sack for food. So yeah, I'd use these quite a bit, and they do rip at times, but if you can still get the seal, then it's all set. Nothing's going to smell what's inside this. So, and then just some smaller stuff sacks. Storage. Alright, random things in this pod here. It's kind of a catch-all pod. Mesh head net. This is for the mozzies down south. I doubt I'll be using it in Nepal, but in Australia, quite certain I will be using it at some point, especially in the heat of summer. So I'm bringing it. Gloves, some fleece gloves. Yeah, fleece dries out real easy. You can wring them out and it'll still keep you warm. So this is just REI Polar Tech gloves. Oh, this is part of my bathroom. This is, if I can get it out, yes. Speedo swimmer's towel. Okay, many of you probably have heard of using camp towels. This is a nice trick. This is a Speedo swimmer's towel, and this thing absorbs so much water, dries to the bone. I mean, look at this thing. And dries pretty quick. You can wring out most of it, and it folds tightly into its own container so it doesn't get anything else wet. Just a nice cross-section from a different industry that's really useful for backpacking and hiking. So yeah, Speedo swim towel. Gaiters for my ankles and shoes to keep them free of debris and dirt. These are just REI gaiters. I've had these for a long time. They work well. I have to replace the string on the bottom at times because the string goes under the foot, under the sole of the foot. But yeah, they work well. This is just a extra gear bag for, has like a couple carabiners in it, some gear tape, some guy line, webbing, shoelace straps. There's kind of extra pieces and parts that I might need along the way. Kind of a gear first aid.